Hey guys, Merry Christmas to all of you, and I'm super excited to show you guys, so I had to do a video and show you guys on Christmas, of course. I actually finally had my hands on actual official Popmart merch, but it's in association with collabing with Uniqlo, and they had these cute shirts and these cute sweaters, and I had to show you guys. So I bought them with my money, of course, so nothing is sponsored, by the way. However, this has like Labubus on them, and I think some of them might be Zmomos too, because some of them do have like tails and wings on them. So yeah, but they have t-shirts with prints of like Labubus on them, which was super cute, and I actually went to buy them. So when you buy at least one of their collab merchandise, you do get a free paper bag. Joke's on me though, because I have so many paper bags that like I collected for like different anime stuff, for Genshin and everything. So paper bags are kind of like something that I'm like stuck with, where I don't want to throw them away because they're like super nice. And this one is like an official collab thing that you do get as a collectible, so I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, these are the prints that are on like some of the shirts. So yeah, there's one that says "We Are the Monsters" and has Labubu on the tree stump, and then this one is also another print you can get on another shirt too, but it's like a super cute one like this. So yeah, I'm super excited because I've never gotten an actual Labubu in terms of like merchandise, and also the Labubus themselves. So yeah, this is my first ever like official ones that I'm buying. So the first one that I have is this one. I did buy medium size. These all seem to be woman sizing for the most part, including the sweaters. They were also woman sizing too. I think if you buy like bigger sizing, and if you're a guy, it could totally fit you, because Uniqlo is technically American sizing when it comes to stuff. However, I will say, I think they made it like woman sizing, and then there's also kid sizing too. Is probably because they thought more females would be into like the Labubu designs, I think, because those are like the biggest collectors. But I do have to say, like, my brother loves the look of Labubus, but we've never been able to get our hands on like actual merchandise. So yeah, so this is the front. It has a little one, and it says "Make Something Happen," which is super cute. And then this is what the back looks like. So it's kind of like party in the back, business in the front. But I feel like that's the main thing for a lot of the collab shirts when it comes to Uniqlo. A lot of them, the big prints are on the back, and then the front just has a little icon thing. So that way, like, if you're a fan, you can tell. But basically, I feel like it's a more mature look for adults to wear certain things. Like for like the anime collabs, they also have those as well. So yeah, so this is the back. The reason why I think it's Zmomo is because he has wings and a tail, and I don't think Labubu has a tail, and she normally doesn't have wings either. So yeah, but it's super cute. I absolutely loved it. I chose this one because it looked sleepy, so I thought the pattern was really cute. The other one that I chose was also sleepy as well. So a lot of the colors for these were also a bit, I guess you could say, more catered to female too, if you don't really like super like, I don't know. The pink shirt was like a salmon-y pink color, so it was kind of like this muted pink color that was a little bit dark. And then the blue shirts were kind of like either this one, or there was a gray shirt that was more lighter, and then there's this dark gray shirt too. But a lot of them seemed like a bit more muted. They weren't like super bold. There was like a white shirt too as well. But yeah, I was gonna buy one for my dad, but then I realized the sizing was like all female sizing, so I didn't know, like, because he wasn't with me at the time, so I didn't know like which sizing would fit him. Also at the same time, like, I didn't know if he would like the colors, because the colors were a bit off. For me personally, I don't care too much about like the colors of the base of the shirt. I was more so going for like what the prints were. So yeah, So there's this one, and then there was another sweater as well, but I originally wasn't gonna buy the sweaters because I normally find their sweaters a bit too thick for me. Personally, I'm like wearing the Aries shirt, and it's winter time, and I'm still wearing Aries shirt because I overheat a lot. And honestly, like these ones, these are like $30 each. But like every time they come out with like printed shirts, it's normally pretty thick for me already. So I don't always wear the printed shirts that I buy. I tend to stick to these because for me, I think like to keep costs down, they don't really use any other materials like to make it like thinner because these would be like more expensive technically speaking. So they normally like use this thicker t-shirt material, but at the same time that means that it's a bit uncomfortable for me. So yeah, but I normally buy them and collect them, and then maybe if it's cold I will wear them like if I can. So yeah, but the sweater was actually very like comfortable, and it's not that thick. Like I can use it to layer for winter, and I don't really have to wear like a super thick jacket. Instead I could just have this on the outside or inside. So yeah, it has like a cute collar, and then this zipper, it only goes to like the chest area basically. It doesn't go all the way down, which I'm okay with, but I prefer zippers going all the way down so that way I can have it like open in case I'm too warm. But yeah, these were like $50, and this is the design that I chose. It has a flower and it's like super sleepy, so I thought it was super cute. The tag also has like the signature. I think this is maybe from the designer artist for the Labubus. And then this is the back. It says "We Are the Monsters" embroidered on it, and it was super cute, so I had to buy this one. So when you buy 2 or more clothing pieces that are based off of the Popmart, you actually get free stickers. So luckily where I live, it's near Square One, and there's normally not like a big line or anything when it comes to like buying from them. So when it comes to collabs, I don't really have to like, if I go the first day, there's not like a rush or anything. I think Eaton Center might have had a rush because they did also put a statue there of a Labubu, and you can take a picture with her, which is super cute. However, where I live, we don't have that, and because they normally have like big stock of everything, they don't sell out like right away. They normally have like a whole lot of prints for like the shirts. So the good thing about living near Square One is you don't have to like, you probably don't have to line up for the collab shirts, and you probably will get like the exclusives. Like these are like while supplies last, so it's not that bad that I was able to get them. I actually went super late because I was just getting better from my flu. I even took off like 2 weeks of work, and I was like dying basically. I was like going to work and then coming back after like 2 or 3 hours because I really couldn't work 8-hour shifts. And so like I didn't go outside at the time for like 2 weeks straight. I didn't go outside. I was just like, I'm done. I'm not even like buying anything. But yeah, I did end up taking like medication and everything, and after like 3 weeks I was feeling much better. My throat is still a bit scratchy by the time like I'm filming this video because actually it's winter now and it's starting to snow, so my throat is like not completely entirely healed. Like I do have like some coughing, so yeah, but I'm much better than before. And I did go late to buy these shirts, but they had so many and they still had these stickers, so yeah. So these are all the ones. I think they're all prints of the shirts that you can actually buy, and they're super cute. I absolutely love them. I'm so happy I got like a sticker set because I really wanted to go there and get the sticker set too when I bought like the stuff, because I wanted the sweater and I wanted one of the shirts, and then they still had the stickers, so that's good. So yeah. The other thing that I'm excited to show you guys is I went to My Pops Canada. Normally I don't buy Labubus from them because they're super overpriced. The like individual boxes for like some of the Labubu plush pendants that you can buy, like the keychain ones, they are like marked up to $90 each, and I really cannot justify buying something $90 that is like that. I also cannot justify myself buying something over $50 for that. So yeah, so I did see something that was affordable and it didn't seem too bad of a markup. So my dad bought this for me for Christmas and I wanted to show you guys. So this is the Year of the Snake 2025 Labubu door plush hanger that you can put on your door, and it basically says good luck and good fortune here. I did like a Google Lens translate because I can't read Chinese even though I am Chinese, but yeah, I did like a translation. But I like how it's kind of like subtle in terms of Year of the Snake, because she's not really dressed as a snake. Labubu is actually dressed as a lion, which is also good luck for Chinese. So that's why if you see on New Year's days, they will always have like lion prints of things and lion dances as well, because lions are like good fortune. And then you have so these were $50 and they only had one in the store, and my dad bought it for me. $50 Canadian is not too bad. So I went onto the actual Popmart official website, and apparently according to conversions, after I did some math and calculating, I went to like Google to convert like the prices, because I think the original prices on the Popmart site were shown in pounds for some reason. So yeah, so it was like $36 roughly Canadian, but I bought this for $50 because it was in the My Pops Canada store, so they're a physical store, so they mark up for a little bit of profit, which is not too bad, I will say, for a markup. So I decided to buy it. If it was more expensive, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. Like, I would have told my dad, no, don't get it. So yeah, but I thought it was super cute, and you can hang it on your door. So when I do actually officially get a place that is like not what I'm doing now, these accommodations, like I keep switching. I know, I'm sorry, it's like very confusing in the videos. I don't want to talk too much about it right now because it is personal and like private. However, I just want to let you guys know, like, it is very complicated right now, and so like this is not like my actual place that I'm living in. So yeah, so this is what the back looks like, and then here she is, super cute. So this is like my first official like Popmart like merchandise besides the Uniqlo t-shirts, and it is a Labubu, but it's like a door hanger. So it's made out of like these ropes and strings, and it's knotted like very prettily to look like a beautiful design. So anyways, you can hang this part on the door, or you can hang it on a hanger wherever you want to display in your house basically. And then this is technically a plush, but it's not a full body plush. It's just of her arms and her head basically. So she has her ears. There is the embroidery for like the middle parts, and she's holding like this golden leaf thing, and it's kind of plush, but it's like a different material. It feels like a faux leather material, to be honest, and there's a lot of like glitter and embroidery on here. So yeah, and her face is embroidered on for her facial features, but she's super fluffy here with like her arms and her ears. And then this part is like the hoodie that she's wearing. It's like a lion hoodie, so it's super cute, and it has a lot of embroidery for like the facial features. The pom-poms for the nose are super cute, and then the little one on the top as well. And she is holding this leaf, and there's a bunch of embroidered leaves on the side too, which are super sparkly. So yeah, and then there's also this string that has another leaf attached for like a side design. And here it is, this fan. I think it says good luck and good fortune according to what I actually like Google translated with the Google Lens. And basically it's pretty subtle for like Year of the Snake. I feel like you could just hang this up every year or like every day basically and have like good luck. But I technically don't buy a lot of Chinese New Year merch because I don't believe in like luck per se because I am Christian. So yeah, but having like these are okay. I feel like having Chinese New Year, some of the designs are okay to have like hanging up in your house. And then they do end like this with like these gold strings, and then these are like fluffy. I'm super happy that I got this actually because I've never had like a Labubu like plush keychain, so I thought this would be like really nice, especially since it was like more affordable, and it is a decoration, so it does work out in my favor because I do buy a lot of plushies, to be honest. So this was nice that my dad bought it for me for Christmas rather than me buying something that's like, I don't know. I always buy myself plushies anyways, so having something that I can decorate a place when we get one, it will be nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are having like a good holiday and everything for the winter. It's snowing here, so I'm like super excited because I love the cold weather. Normally people don't like it, but I get so warm easily, so I'm like super happy about like winter and stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.